Hey everyone, welcome to section 8.4, question 15. So here we're trying to determine expected return based off of the probability of different types of economy, different types of market. And we're going to compare three different investments and how they deal or how they fare given the type of economy. So our four economies are our boom, growth stable, stagnant, and recession. And we want to determine, so we'll take a look at our Excel spreadsheet here. Again, we're trying to determine these three investments. Okay, so we have stock, corporate bond, or government bonds, and trying to determine our returns based off of that information. One thing to take note is you'll notice if you download some of these numbers right away, they're actually stored as text. So if you want to actually use them to calculate, make sure you convert them to numbers, okay? And I'm just going to format a little bit. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. And thanks for sticking around. So I just formatted a little bit. So you can see here we have the three different types of investments. And based off of the type of economy that we are forecasting, we can see the return on our investments. Now, the next piece of information we need to determine or to consider is what is the probability of a boom economy, okay? And that's been given to us in the question, so we need to add that so we can finally figure out our expected payoff. So we're going to make a few new columns here and account for that information, okay? Close that. A little more focus on the spreadsheet. Okay, so ultimately we know what we're forecasted based off of a boom economy, but what is the probability of a boom economy? Okay, so probability of boom economy is 10%. Okay, so that's what they're forecasting for that. Next, the stable growth. What is the probability of that? And I'll just P of stable growth, okay? Stagnant. Okay, so it's the probability of a stagnant economy. And finally, what is the probability of a recession or recession economy? Okay. So let's just fill in our numbers. So probably of a stable growth economy looks like it's 15%. And stagnant, 50%. So that seems like it's more likely than any other type of economy. And finally, recession, there's a 25% likelihood of a recession. Okay, wonderful. So now we have our information, okay, and ultimately we're going to try and solve for our expected payoff, okay? So let's just look at our stock, for instance. If we want to determine, in other words, we're trying to figure out what's the expected return just in the boom economy, okay, we're going to take that 25% times our 10%, okay? So 25 times 10%, okay? But remember, there's more situations that can occur, okay? So we also have to, remember, we always have to include all different types of circumstances, or in this case, all different types of economies that might happen. So we also have to account for the stable growth economy. Okay, and we know what our returns are in that economy for the stock, and also we have to account for our stagnant. And finally, well, we also have to account for our recession. Okay, and you can see that recession, it makes a big difference in terms of the expected return. And I would assume because the recession is a very high probability, that's going to affect our number here when we compare to our others. Now you have that. You can always look at the rest. I'll let you sort of compare the rest of them, but that should help you calculate the expected return given the probability of various economies. Thanks for watching and happy financing.